It's like at the end of the day, it all needs to be explained. Everything needs to be spoken about. Everything's a conversation. But
All right,
I'm gonna take that money now.
Now, what about it? What about if the money's coming behind your back and then you find it out on a
Yeah,
laptop?
that's crazy. Now that's a
I
whole
just got a
other
question.
situation.
I got a question there.
That's a whole other situation. Because what you doing for that money and why is it a secret?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the thing that I get a little worried about. I'm not worried about the money or the intentions. I'm just worried about the purpose and how it's done. And my partner, if they looking crazy or if that money's coming, on some quiet hush money.
Right. And also too, some people do things with a vindictive nature, wanting to say, hey, yeah, I'm giving your partner money and you don't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's all about the intention. I would say it's all about the intention, but I'm gonna intend to spend your money if you give it to me. That's fine.
now listen. Now here goes the thing where it gets a little tricky now. Are you gonna give your ex? Are you gonna give your ex money?
That's crazy as hell.
I'm just saying, no, you taking it. You're not.
My name ain't ATM. My name does no. I tell them no. I will receive it though.
All right, so your ex is taking all of this money, and now everything is at the point where things is cool, and now they say your ex comes to you, and your partner that you with now is like, well, listen, I borrowed all of this money, and now so and so needs to borrow money. Would you be willing to give them money?
Possibly, and it depends on what it was for.
That's
because if they've been generous and for whatever reason, I would never want to be the one to say, oh, F them or see the fact that they have been giving money for whatever reason. Possibly, and depending on how much, depending the amount, depending on I bail them out.
Okay, all right, you were real.
A little driving infraction. I might slide a little cash app.
Right. That's not. I respect it. I'm on the same type of time. Some things is conditional with me. Like I'm not going to support your crab leg habit.
No, I'm not buying
keep the lights on.
Right, but get a little dark in your house. I might help you.
Yeah, indeed.
Things get a little dim.
Yeah. What did you ever have? Did you ever have an ex try to give you money and you didn't take it?
No, but I have had to give my ex's ex money. The reason why I use the bailing out situation is because I've had to bail out one of my exes one of my ex's exes. His baby mama.
Ex.
I had to bail out his baby mama out of jail.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Did you just say your ex's ex money?
His ex's ex. My ex's baby mama. I bailed her out of jail.
Oh, your ex.
That's why I used that incident. I said I'll bail him out, and for me it was more so that this is a mom and she's away from her kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I get it.
I don't want to see her spend a night in jail away from her kid. It's $250, my G.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying? Okay. I paid it.
Right. Well, my cash app is.
Right, so you just cash app
and say something free, man. Say something free. That's a cash app.
Yo, all right. Now, on a real note, I've had exes that needed stuff, and they came to me in situations, and it was definitely depending on how we split and how we severed our ties. If you was disrespectful, you definitely know you not eating at my table no more. But with my good severances,
that's true.
Now, you was disrespectful. I'm gonna come and give you love.
Man, no.
No
one's doing that.
Negative. No, I disrespect gets devil disrespect around where.
But for me, it was more from a mother's standpoint. Like it's just never cool for and it was something stupid like a driving infraction. She had a ticket and she didn't know about it. And we know how Suffolk County PD can be. We know how that is. You know what I'm saying? It just was not comfortable to me for this woman to sit in jail for overnight. Because no one had $250. Blasphemy. Like that's just crazy. Nobody got $250.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Yeah, now I know how that go, but I mean, it depends. If you had an ex that was a gold digger,
that's something different.
That's different.
I'm throwing scenarios and situations. I've been through some scenarios and situations, so I want to keep it tangible.
We know.
So I guess the question tonight is: are you okay with giving your ex or taking money from your ex? And your position on it, Chef Tammy, is what?
My position is depending on whether if I know about it, it's no problem. I don't have a problem with him taking money from his ex, especially if it's going to the household. If it's going to go to us, it's going to go to our crab legs.
Right.
I don't have a problem with it.
So my condition and my position is definitely no, because I hold mine down, and I don't think that we need nothing from anything, and it's the reason why they're ex. I mean, if you left that part of your life alone and you already gone, we should be lit. Really though.
Okay.
Well, what's your opinion, Dr. Feelgood?
I mean, I don't really have an opinion on that. I think for me, that's I'm gonna leave that for you guys to debate. I think you guys have some great answers. I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers, so I'm just gonna keep it at. I agree with both of y'all. Y'all made some good, valid points. But here's another thing. Let me ask this question. You had something to say, Chef Tam?
No, I was just gonna say hi. We got some people coming in the room. I was gonna say what's up to Ulysses. Hey, Ulysses,
Right.
good to see you back. So
Right.
I'm just trying to, just notice the fact that we got some people in. And yeah, I'm glad to see you guys back, and just keep inviting people. Share with us. Come on in the room. We here.
Right.
Yeah.
We got an hour of power.
He said the boom boom tax.
Definitely. So I guess I have a question I want to pose to Empress. So
What's up?
my question would be, will you or are you capable of let me figure out how to put this
Uh-oh.
so it doesn't
Why I
can
get the
you
hard questions?
what happened?
Why I get the hard questions?
I mean, I'm just, let me stop getting around the bush. Can you deal with a partner that was with you and say they slipped up and had a drunken night and betrayed your trust? Can you deal with that? Are you forgiving enough to
Betrayed my trust. How?
well, say they had a drunken night and they was out and they slept with someone?
Ooh.
Will they ever see this person again?
Ooh.
I guess if it was good, they might.
Hey.
I mean, that's how most people operate, right?
I don't know. There's a difference between a one night stand and an arrangement, though. Is this an entanglement or did he just have a slip up?
I mean, for the night, let's just leave it as that one night. It was
That one night? And he was drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could.
You're that forgiving.
No, I'm not. But so there's like some circumstances to it. One, you have to be legitimately drunk. I'm going to ask who you were with.
Right.
How messed up were you?
Right.
Because I don't want to. That's what you was really planning to do when you're just using the drunk as an excuse. Like I'm gonna become a PI.
Okay.
And two, you have no contact with this person. They can't find you. You can't find them. Right. And I found out from him, not it got back to me. If it gets back to me, nope.
Wow. Okay.
If you're forthcoming with it, like, yo, babe, I effed up. Like, this is what happened. I don't know this person. Blah blah blah. Like,
so if he came to you and said, "This is what happened last week when I hung out with Drippy Dre," we went out, we had some drinks, and then things happened. I got a little tipsy. Some lady came, and we ended up linking up. And long as he came to you, you're forgiving like that?
After I bust Dre in his head for letting it happen, yep.
You see, Drippy quiet about it because he's like, cool,
no, I've learned certain things are very circumstantial.
Right.
And like I said, like a one night stand is very different from, I've been sleeping with my coworker for 3 months.
Right.
Ooh,
I get it.
Yeah.
It's just different to me.
That's
but
entanglement.
Right. But that's your one F up. This is not going to be a habit.
So that's a great question to pose in the room and ask even on the platform. If your mate messed up and cheated, and if they came back and told you and you didn't find out about it, would you forgive them, and can that relationship go on? Maybe on a lot of circumstances it could, because they were forthwith, even though they messed up, they came to you and told you that. Now for me, that would never work. Ever.
Ever?
We know.
Ever.
Tell us why, Dr. Feelgood. Tell us why.
I mean,
well, wait. What if they didn't renew the marriage license yet?
it wasn't getting renewed either.
You're finished. They're finished.
I was done with
no, it was in the time period where it wasn't valid anymore. It expired. You didn't renew it yet, so you're not married.
Okay, if it was under those cases, then I would be fine because there ain't nothing for me to really get all upset about. Because we was probably parting ways anyway if it didn't get renewed. But for me,
no, it's like it expired yesterday and y'all gonna go renew it tomorrow.
Nah, see now you putting all these different parameters on me. I just gave you the straightforward. Now no, it's not getting renewed. Number one, if that was to happen, if it's supposed to get renewed tomorrow, y'all know
nice comeback. Nice comeback, Empress. Nice comeback.
Look what your man said. He said, "What? Thanks for the honesty. Now you can get the F out of here."
Right. Basically. Can I add something as just a pose? So let me ask you something. How about this? What about the level of intimacy? Would that have an issue? Like, I mean, a quick screw in the bathroom might not mean as much to me as you just going all in. And, you know what I mean by the level of intimacy?
I'm not gonna ask all them details because I'm visual.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this. Mm-hmm. If it's the one drunken one night stand and it's somebody that you're never gonna have contact with again, it was just sex. Okay. So the rest of the intimacy, like the rest of like why me and you are this, they never got. You never gave away. That's why that's why I said it. Now, if they're in contact with each other, if they're friends,
right.
Well,
because it's more than just sex at that point. Y'all
that's gonna carry on when he goes out to hang out with his friends, because even still it's gonna be perpetuated in the back of your mind that you can't trust him. So it'll be like you forgave him, but you ain't never gonna forget.
That's true. Comes in for me because I could probably forgive you if I knew that it was a simple roll in the hay in the back seat of the car. I don't want to know you was renting hotel rooms and
like
things.
You're making a plan.
Flying her in. If you flying her in,
you understand? It's the for me.
That wasn't
the level of it. Like, okay, was this a drunken or was this?
That's why I said that. Right.
Crazy and rented a room at the Parker Meridian, and
the big boy. The
house party, and
I'm gonna need to know who's at the Motel 6 in the back seat.
But my man,
was it a house party? And it was just, it was alcohol and opportunity. It's very different.
Like, somebody quotes in the guest room.
He's not forgetting nothing.
That's why I said I'm gonna be a PI. I'm gonna bust you in your head drip for letting it happen. But like,
now listen. He said he's not forgiving nothing because you don't get drunk and trip on a stick. But I got a question.
You don't get drunk.
But I got a serious question. As adults, how do y'all think open relationships usually begin? Somebody gets caught cheating. Somebody gets caught cheating, and there's a compromise.
I would hope with a conversation. I hope they start with a conversation.
I know.
Usually somebody gets caught out of pocket. Usually somebody gets caught out of pocket, and somebody's gonna bow down and be like, "All right, cool, I'm with it." Usually.
Dr. Phil, what do you think? What do you think about that one? Oof.
I ain't with the see. Me, let me explain to y'all how I am. Dre called me a Mormon.
I just love it.
I'm just a disciplined man at this point in my life. In my 20s, I was running ragged. In my 40s, I think about relationship a lot different. There's a lot of parameters in my life. I have a family, I have daughters, I have sons. So for me, I'm their example. I'm their first example of how a man should treat a woman.
Indeed.
So for me, when I'm looking at these scenarios, I would say, would I want my daughter to accept a man that says, well, you know what? I got drunk and I slept up and I messed up and will you take? No, I don't want you betraying my daughter. I don't want my son's girlfriend to betray him either. So anything that I won't accept, I'm setting an example of, because my children look at me at everything that I do. So my approach and my way of looking at things are very different, especially that I'm older now, more mature. There's just things that I'm not going to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? And that betrayal to me is the biggest thing for me. Like,
so, and this is why I said I'm going to find out like how drunk really were you, because
well, you ain't gonna know how drunk.
How drunk is drunk? How drunk is drunk, Empress? Give me
like if you're falling over and slurring, your judgment is messed up. That's what alcohol does. Huh?
You shouldn't make it over.
What you gonna do? Make them blow in the tube?
Huh?
How you gonna find out how drunk he is? You gonna make him blow in the tube?
You act like I don't know. I'm gonna know who he's.
He might already blew on something.
He's definitely a
He might have been that drunk. He blew on something already.
She know. She's a killer star tender. She know.
Right? You know the difference between like nice and turnover.
And forget about it.
Yeah. So, but like, and it really, like I said, if that's your one mess up, you ain't get another chance.
Oh, you gotta go back.
That's the whole thing in a nutshell. It's like, is this repetitive behavior? Is this something that you did all the time? Okay,
this is not gonna be a habit.
I'll give you an example. An ex came to me one time and he said he was out with a friend and he got drunk and he kissed another girl. I said, kissed? All right. I can forgive that. Then the next week, it's not coming back, and you understand what I'm saying? Like,
it just got progressively.
Right. You were just a loser from the gate. I should have dumped.
Oh, no, he was just testing the waters to see how far he could push it.
But look, y'all in random situations with dudes. In my situation, if I'm dating.
Hold up. They're in random situation with dudes.
Yeah. I'm telling you about my situation. I don't know what you're doing with your dude.
Blanketly.
Yo, fam, I don't know what you're doing with the dudes. Listen, I'm talking about what I was saying. Listen, I'm saying if I'm dating a stripper and she gets drunk on the job and she sleeps with somebody. Nah, I'm just playing. God, pause. But look, if I'm dating a stripper and she gets drunk and she slip up on the job, how do I rectify my situation?
Well, you shouldn't be in that situation.
She got a job, B.
So
you are pandemic.
It's a whole pandemic.
Stripper with a stripper, y'all both fired.
Right.
That's like slipping up with a masseuse. Like, no, you don't do that. You're getting a happy ending. You don't get the happy ending, Drippy.
Right.
Don't.
That's crazy.
Well,
Drippy always going to the extreme.
We know that.
You know and listen, I seen you pop a shot at me. Now, when I pop one back, I would have hit nothing.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Just let me know so I put my bulletproof vest on. It's the cleanest.
So, your final position is what, Empress? You're forgiving, or
I can be. It's just that's your one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your one whole pass, whatever, and like you better have been drunk.
Okay.
And it better have been.
There's no way that you wouldn't consider open relationship and be like, well, let me meet her.
No.
Drippy.
Okay, Ulysses says real quick. Ulysses made a really good point, and this is really good. He said, I don't know. I haven't gotten that drunk and slept with a woman. He said, I feel the act of sex is a full thought out process. Then he also says, I feel like there had to be an attraction before the drinking became a problem.
It depends.
You just don't randomly decide to just bump on somebody.
Like, I don't know.
What about if she's coming on to you?
You was looking at them all night.
So what? But you're not dead. You won't find people attractive.
Nah, by the third shot, she looked different.
That's right. Strobe light honeys.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, because I got married, I don't find Idris attractive no more. Man, listen.
But look, you see what my man say, right? He said there is levels to the drunkenness. There's nice, then there's saucy, tipsy, drunk, then pissy drunk.
Right.
Then sloppy, D drunk.
OD drunk.
OD drunk. Then there's that pass out drunk. There's levels to this drunkenness. He knows. That's a professional right there.
You've been drunk a lot, haven't you, man? Dan,
he just knows the levels. He didn't say it was him. He said he knows the levels.
If he knows the levels, that means he's been through the levels.
He's seen it. He didn't say he knows it.
There's levels to this.
Go ahead. I had another. There's another comment, but it's on another page.
What is it?
It's from Jessica, and she says Jessica Melendez, and She's on my page for some reasons. It's not coming through the
DM. Go ahead. What she said?
But it says it doesn't matter how drunk. It's about being a responsible adult. We all know a man isn't accepting that if it was the other way around.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I know I'm not.
But yo, you
woman can't come and tell me she got drunk and things happen. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
All right, so he said he used to party a lot. I knew it.
He said he used to party a lot. So now my question is, have y'all ever been to the tunnel?
Yeah, of course.
All right, co-ed bathrooms, baby. Co-ed bathrooms, male, female, everybody's like partying. Ecstasy might
step away for
things is happening.
Tunnel was the first.
I mean, how do you not Webster Hall too? I mean, how do you not be like, what?
I mean, if that's the scenario and that's the situation you're in, I'm not
humping in nobody's bathroom. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. There's levels to my ladiness.
Don't worry. I don't do cars. I'm bougie.
Don't care.
I do cars with relationships. I do not do cars with strangers.
I don't do cars.
Neither do I. Cars ain't.
I do cars in a relationship, not with strangers. Now, me and my husband.
You committed. You committed.
It all depends on. Listen. It all depends. Right, you're right. I could say that. It all depends, though. You know what kind of car you in and all that.
Long road trip, you get the itch. You know, you just pull on over. You know, to the truck stop. Am I saying too much? No.
I never did the truck stop though, but that's cool.
That's not fire. But my man said there is. Ulysses said there's a level that he's gonna sleep with a person if he's drunk.
Right.
There's levels to this.
There's levels to all of that, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, if you but what about the thing? Sometimes I heard that you can get too drunk and can't perform.
That's the whole thing too. That's what we mean by levels of drunkenness. Like,
so now if that happens,
you're able to perform. If you're still able to perform, you're still sober enough to know whether it's right or wrong. You understand what I'm saying to you?
But if he can't perform, and he tells his girl like, "Yo, listen, I was so drunk that I got naked, but I couldn't even." Is that now? How does that work?
We ain't even gonna go on the performance side of things because some brothers can't perform and they ain't drunk.
Oh.
Word up. And I heard that story too many times.
Hey, Al. Hi, Al. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, guys. I'm so sorry. I have a small family situation. I have to leave.
We love you. We love you.
We love you.
Everybody's fine. I just have to take care of it. Yes.
Okay, Empress, man.
All right.
We love you,
Empress. I'll hold it down for us, Empress. I'll hold it down.
All right.
The Mormons will win tonight.
Yo, we are talking about, can you forgive your partner if they had a drunken twist? It's a tryst.
Yeah, leave us some comments.
We want to know if it's a drunken tryst. And now it's not that they had a one-off and that they was cheating, not that it's been an ongoing affair. They had a one-off. It's a crazy night in the club. They went out. It was crazy. And they slept with somebody.
Right.
So, Al, what do you think? Type us your response, Al. What do you think? I mean, Ulysses was saying like there's levels to the drunkenness. Mandan 22 gave us all the different levels of drunkenness.
Right.
So basically, we're just trying to figure out, like, you know, how drunk is drunk enough to know better? How drunk is, you know, too drunk and I made a mistake?
There's like levels to drunk. Like, is you Miami drunk? Are you LA drunk? Are you New Orleans drunk?
Oh, that's
are you Mexico drunk? Like, what kind of drunk are you?
Tijuana.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so I don't know.
Oh, there's levels.
Fun. Fun, Doctor.
Okay, so let's as they're answering that question, let's get into a question for the entire room and the audience where we pose this question. So the question I'm going to pose now is, and this is for everybody, and I guess once we, pose the question, y'all could put these answers in the room. Do you carry someone you love when their money isn't right? And if you know that they're not accountable, do you still carry them? So do you carry somebody you love when you know their money isn't right, plus they're not accountable? Chef Tammy, will you carry somebody that you love?
I mean, I'm gonna be totally candid here. I probably done it more often than I should have. You understand? Always wanting to see the potential and someone, or the potentiality in the relationship, or in what it is I see in my head. However, the whole time I'm being used. You understand? But I am such a giving person that it so unfortunately sometimes it takes me a little while to figure it out. You understand? Whereas, I'm not one that places a lot of, emphasis on money. I don't, hey, we're there and we're doing it. I got it. Whereas you don't realize the other person's not ever taking it out to get it. It's just you all the time. So unfortunately, I have been there. I've done it. It does not feel good once you figure it out. But there are people that do that. They just are merely in the situation to take advantage. So I've been there.
I'm going to read 2 comments real quick before Drippy Dre gives his answer. Jessica Melendez back. She said, agreed with Chef Tammy, facts. And then Ronald King said, always forgive, but can't forget. Do it once, you'll do it twice.
Ooh.
And that was
on the fact. That's a fact.
Solid.
We appreciate the comments, everybody. We definitely appreciate the comments. So, Drippy, where you stand on that, carrying somebody that you love, their money isn't right, and they aren't accountable?
I got the same heart as the chef. So I'm giving and I'm understanding, but it has to be with a plan and with a purpose. I'm not giving it to you so you can go to the bar and hang out with your homegirls. So like if we're going to say we're going to get a house and we're going to have these responsibilities, or we're going to get a car, we're going to make some major purchases, or we're going to boss up and go get a business, like let's put our money into something that's going to be what it's going to be. And maybe I could bring that person back around and give them accountability and responsibility, because right now they're lacking something and maybe they just don't have a plan. I've been with partners that they just didn't have a plan. They had all of the potential and all of the workings of a great person, but just didn't have a plan and the structure together. So I was able to give plans and steps, and then once they get that stuff, they stab you in the back with that knife that you gave them anyway. So that's where that goes. But I'm gonna definitely ride with my partner because I'm a rider, and we're gonna see how that goes. Let's get what we
I love Ulysses' comment. Ulysses says, I don't loan out money I can't afford to lose. And he has a $200 cutoff.
200. That's what I meant. Let me borrow 200.
You know what? If the person doesn't pay you back, $200 well spent.
Let me get that. Let me get 200
on that, Ulysses. I like that. Can you read KT's comment?
Okay, I can definitely. Who's reading it? KT,
you read Drippy.
Oh, he said he'll carry you for about 3 months. You got about 3 months. 3 months. You got 3
and
months.
And everybody kicking you to the curb.
You got 3 months. After that,
KT.
you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, so Chef Tam, you getting a lot of love tonight. Let me just read this last. Let me read one, Dre, real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, as far as Jessica again with
Jesse
agreeing with damn Drippy, you too. So Ronald King said, I agree with Drippy. And then Jessica said, I did it before, but I wouldn't do it again, especially if another person isn't even trying. Right. I'm a lot like Chef Tammy in that way, but no more.
I hear her, and I don't blame you. And it's the thing about that, Jess, is like it's so crazy how time can pass by, and like he says, his 3 month cutoff. Yo, listen, time could go by, and you're in the motion and in the middle of having fun, and you don't even realize how much money you've spent, and or the fact that you're being taken advantage of because you are having such a good time.
But what about if you got your Tyler Perry? And he about to be that dude, and he needs just a little bit of assistance.
Right.
And
I'm gonna need to know how long it's gonna take you to be Tyler Perry.
I'm just saying how long it took Tyler Perry some years to be Tyler Perry.
Yeah. And I've done that, and he turned out to be Charlie Scary.
Hey yo, I'm waiting for somebody to help me. So ladies, if you feel like helping the man and building him up right now, I'm down on my luck. Let's go.
Right. So my take on that is simply this. I've carried someone. I was in a marriage, so I carried. Of course, I can't be in a regular relationship carrying someone for a very long time. At this point in my life, I don't mind doing it.
Right.
But I would have to see some things along the way in order for me to continue to be that way.
Right.
Obviously, I done learned a lot at this point. So, I don't have a problem with footing the bill, so to speak. But I have to, like Drippy said, and I agree with both of y'all, it has to be some potential there for me to do it. I'm not just doing it because we keep keying together. Like, that ain't gonna happen for me. So for me, it's more like I don't mind doing it. I don't have a problem putting myself in that situation, especially if I like the person. But they got to show me something. They got to show me that potential. They got to show me that they could be rookie of the year or got a crossover or a jump shot or something. You know, they just can't be on the court talking about I play ball.
Right. Like, yeah, you can do it, water boy. So listen, I love this Man Dad 22. And I just like to say welcome to you to the show, sir. Because I don't think I've ever seen him here before, but he says depends on the personality. He said if the person is humble or a cool spirit and you want to see them do better, he said, and they appreciate it and not taking advantage, he said, why not? But if they're irresponsible, hell no. And that's always my situation with it. It's just wanting to help, wanting to sow into you, wanting to, wanting to invest. Maybe what you didn't have, and I have it. But where the problem comes in is the intent. Now, do you intend to take this money and do what it is that I gave it to you for? That's the problem. Right. The problem is the intent.
Everybody that's in the room right now, we want to definitely salute y'all. Call your friends.
Thank you, guys.
Right now, so we can build up our audience. Because without y'all, there's no us, and we need all the help we can. So now, invite 10 people to the room so we can finish up strong. We have some more things to talk about. The conversation with James Billings and friends, who are Drippy Dre, Chef Tammy, and Empress, and myself, James Billings, every Sunday at 7 p.m. So we want y'all to send this link right now to 10 people. And let them come into the room and help us grow. Okay, we're growing. We're growing. We're talking.
And my man,
help us grow. Hit those likes. But let's read a couple of more questions.
You see, my man Ulysses is solid, man. He said if he's in a relationship with a woman.
Alan from Canada. Welcome.
Hey, what they say in Canada? Hey.
Word.
From the 6. He from the 6. Throw it up for the 6. I just feel like this. If you were in a relationship with somebody, it's not just about the sexual thing. It's really about you protecting somebody and you having somebody's best interest and you showing somebody difference and guidance and growth. We're going to be able to expound on each other's lifestyles and show each other certain things and certain avenues that we can help each other with. So if I got a woman that can help me financially, and maybe she might be able to make me grow emotionally. So it's certain things that we might be able to offset and keep. It's not always the money that's going to be the basis of the relationship.
Drippy, you sounding real mature tonight. What's going on?
I'm a grown up, man, and I'm looking for love, man. Man. My heart's in a different place, man.
Oh, tonight it is.
I'm tender, not on tender. I'm tender, not on tender. Yeah. But I'm just saying, it really gets to the point where you want somebody that you can share good times with, great times with, and great experiences. It's not about money. Money's gonna go. Good people don't go. They stay in your life and they grow with you.
And so that's exactly what I was saying. It was for me, it was never about money. It was always about memories and experiences because, we've all been grateful, you know what I mean? Right. To be able to, be comfortable. No one's rich, no one's wealthy, but we're comfortable and we know how to get to the bag.
I like that mug, Drip.
So with that being said, it's like, it's not about the money per se. It's about the intent and the experiences that we get from it. You know what I'm saying?
I think also I can agree and add to that is the fact that you're right. At this point in your life, it's never really about money. No. What's more important to me at this point in my life was more important than money is my time.
Yeah.
My time is way more valuable than any money that I'll spend. So if I'm spending my time with somebody, to me, they have to realize how valuable that is, because that's something I could never, ever get back. And especially me being 49, I'm halfway into my life right now.
OG.
Yeah, I'm old goat, like you said, the old goat.
Hey, yo, you see what KT said? He said people are just ungrateful now these days. They take and never give. So I can't carry nobody for that long. I agree. KT, you a very solid person, and I agree with everything that you said. people are very taking and not too giving.
And KT is a beautiful woman at that, Drippy. Get your stuff together. I see KT. Hey,
KT can slide in my DM. KT DM.
Beautiful. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, I see that's a lady.
Listen,
that's right.
Dr. Feelgood, can you explain to L who we are and what we usually talk about? He's asking for just a light synopsis as to who we are. Tell him all about James Billings in the conversation.
Okay, well, quickly, because we got a platform and we got questions, we got to get things to get to, but this is what you can do. Go to the conversation of James Billings and Friends on Facebook, sign up, and it'll just refresh you on what we do, what we talk about. It'll give you more idea, not just who James Billings is, but Chef Tammy, Drippy Dre, Empress. We are collective. What we wanted to do was just kind of come into the stratosphere of relationships, entanglements, marriage, dating, and talk about things that really matter and to make our audience think. I think that's what our difference is that we don't really give advice. We have conversations and we listen and we talk to each other and we take from what Drippy Dre might say. I might take something from that and leave a little bit on the table and then pick up what Chef Tammy says and vice versa. And I think that's the makeup of the show. So if you like what you're hearing tonight, tune in every Sunday at 7 p.m. right here on Facebook or YouTube, and you'll get as much information that way than me sitting here giving you a whole soliloquy. I hope that helped you out, my brother. But let's get to a couple of things real quick because we're coming up on the 8 o'clock hour and we got to get up out of here. So before we get into that, I want to touch on two things that I put on the platform this week that really went crazy. So I posed a question. I said, is it okay for your spouse to ask people on social media for Cash App for their birthday? We got almost 80 comments on that. So how you feel about that, Drippy?
I say, yo, go. Nobody give it's your birthday. If my girl asking for Cash App, she's no longer my girl. We broke up that day, and I'll send her $20 just to get rid of her ass. I'm not, don't be panhandling next to me, B. You're supposed to be celebrating and having fun. Cut your cake and shut the hell up. You got a free dinner at Applebee's. What is you out here asking people for fucking Get your life. Get your life. That's my answer. 2 for 20s. 2 for 20s, or we gonna hit Denny's. Let's go. Chef Tim, talk about it.
Yo, it's hilarious because it's so inappropriate.
What? How?
No offense, it's like GoFundMe for funerals. I
give
can't.
me $20.
I cannot with that. Y'all folks need to get your life. How dare y'all grown folks be asking people for cash out for your birthday? Shame yourself. That's horrible.
That's crazy.
So I'm going to read a few comments before I get into the last thing. So Tyrone Williams, Uncle Ty, shout out to you. He's right. If you build your relationship on money, it will end on the lack of money. Ronald King said, I'm all the Cash App she needs. I hear that.
King.
John Silver said, I saw that. Yeah, that's tacky. Stop bumming. And Jessica also said, I agree. People are crazy these days with the Cash App.
Word, Jessica, tell them about it. If you ain't on OnlyFans, why am I sending you money? Show me something. Show me something for your birthday. Show me your birthday suit. Let me drop you a dub for your birthday suit.
Drippy's confessing again.
Right. So the other question that I posted on the platform that got a huge amount of response and engagement was, have you ever been a secret lover?
What?
Yeah, have you ever been a secret lover? Have you ever been on the side?
I don't tell secrets. I don't tell secrets. That's a sucker move. That's snitching.
Yeah,
okay, hold on. Listen, I've been behind the scenes a few times.
So what, man? You telling on your penis and now it's not a secret no more.
Savage, doctor.
I didn't say one point in my life, I was behind the scenes.
Lovers, yeah, that's what you are.
Okay, I've been and I've had. I've been a secret and I've had secrets. So
okay.
You buried them. You buried them.
I'm like baby, like bones, baby, like bones.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I was a secret, but it wasn't a secret because we always got caught. because they can't.
So you weren't good at keeping it secret.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No,
No, it wasn't me though. It wasn't me. It was the Yelp reviews. I was getting them 5s, and they mans came check.
There you go.
Holla.
Look at L talking about spill the tea.
It always gets greasy. It always gets greasy.
Tell on yourself.
I know. Drippy's a different kind
dirty. Once Drippy starts confessing, it's like,
I know.
I'm saying it ain't nasty till it's nasty.
Evidently.
So Drip, you was never a secret lover.
Yeah, I was. But yo, listen, I'm a secret lover because I'm taking care of home. I'm keeping his house together. If it ain't for us, his stuff is messed up. He can't maintain it in the first place. So I'm keeping the lawn cut. I'm keeping the house right. I'm keeping everything good.
Insatiable. What if she's just one of those can never be satisfied? You know, them women.
I got her number. I got her number.
Necessarily mean that he wasn't handling business. Maybe it mean that she just can't keep the handle on her hooch. You understand? On her privacy. Listen, there's a whole lot of women like that.
Go ahead, on Tammy.
Tap out.
You know, they like many multiple gentleman callers.
Yeah, there you go. Some of them like that.
But then they don't bathe right, so I don't want that work no way.
Wow,
they don't bathe
right. It always goes somewhere different with him. It always goes somewhere.
Yeah, I know I ain't lying though.
So
they got wipes. They got wipes when they go like that. They got too much work.
Hey, Chef Tammy, can you read Bongo Utes?
Bongo
said, hey, but first of all, hey, Bongo, I saw you was at the gym. Glad you pumping it up. Do a couple extra reps for me. Holla. He says, KRS-One says, real bad boys move in silence. But no, I never knowingly delved into other relationships. And see, that's the next thing. Knowingly. How many times have people unknowingly been aside?
Right.
Woman, side chick, side dude. That happens too. It's all about divulgence. What are you divulging? Are you divulging the whole truth? Does this person know that you're in a relationship? You understand? That's another thing.
You know what? I think next week we should talk about manipulation. Different ways in manipulation. That'll be a great
that go along with what I wanted to talk about. I was talking about the companionship of the come up.
Right.
Ulysses, I bet you got some sailor stories to tell us too. Ulysses says he's a sailor and he's visited several secret ports.
I bet he has too.
All right, doctor. So where are we going with it?
So right now we're going to get into, those were the two most engaged questions of the week. Now we're going to get into our sponsors tonight. Drippy Dre, take it over.
Oh, well, the sponsor for the night is going to be The Last Couple Standing. Okay. We got some simple questions tonight.
David Williams, hold on. David Williams said, I'm 53 years old and I'm still a damn secret. Well, shout out to you, David, because we haven't seen you welcome to the room. Where we at?
Okay, L says, unless you're in an open relationship, this side shouldn't happen. Absolutely, you're absolutely right, L. But what we're talking about is the point that how many times has someone been aside? Like, I'll be real. I've been aside and didn't know I was aside, you know? Didn't know there was a main course on the table. Didn't realize it was an appetizer. I was a whole appetizer. And, you know,
like I said,
not one of the good ones, you know? Wow. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, the question is, once you find out that you're aside, do you stay aside or do you break it off?
Nah, yo, you got benefits with perks. You better do that work.
Listen here, you. Don't start. All right.
You already in it.
And Uncle Todd said sometimes it's just a long-term relationship that goes to the next level.
Oh, that's right. That's real right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Drippy. Now we're gonna play the last couple standing, and I got a question that y'all ain't gonna like.
Oh God.
The first question is, what part of your partner's personality could you do without?
We're talking about the actual partner we're with?
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to pigeonhole anything. I'm just gonna say a partner. I'm not gonna say the partner that you're with. I don't want to make it personal. I want to make it.
All right. I you know, it's funny enough, is, you know, you guys see me on the show, and I'm very chatty on the show, and because that's what we're doing. But I don't like a big talker. I don't.
Oh wow.
I don't like somebody talk a lot. Like that kind of getting crazy. Like and like how you say pointless banter. That makes me crazy.
That's
That
me.
like,
That's
and
me.
some people are very chatty, and some people are very chatty, but honestly, I'll zone you out in about 10 seconds. It's like, and you'll keep talking, and and those are just people that really just want to just be heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's bad, Chef.
That's me. That's not bad. Shut up.
10 seconds.
Yo,
Did
come
you hear
on,
what she just
fam.
said? After 10, not even a minute.
No,
after 10
you gotta be talking about something. It's
She got
gotta be about
ADHD,
something.
fam.
I'm not saying 10 seconds, Chef Tammy. I'm not
ADHD.
saying 10 seconds. Really? 10 seconds?
ADHD.
Listen, I also have medicinal issues that make my attention span a little shorter.
Oh, okay.
I got the same symptom. Yo, listen. Here goes what it all boils down to, though.
I'm hard.
The thing that I'm gonna get.
You said I'm hard nut to crack. Oh my goodness.
The thing I got to get rid of my partner's personality
is what?
Is any disrespect. I can't deal with disrespect. We good in a relationship until we get disrespectful. I don't care if we fight, we can argue. Let's fight clean, let's argue clean, and let's keep it what it's supposed to be. We can get past differences, but we can't get past disrespect. That's when things get crazy. And I believe where I'm from, disrespect gets disrespect. So I believe in turning it up. So
we have a saying. I have a saying about disrespect, and what it is that once you open the door to disrespect, it never closes. It never closes.
That's a beautiful saying.
And what you think? What you think, Dr. Feelgood?
For me, it's a few things, but if I had to narrow it down, I don't like an aggressive masculine woman. I don't like a woman. I don't like a woman that feels like she has to make a point every time.
Wear the same pants as you. She got the same pants as you.
Yeah, like she want to beat her chest every time we have a conversation.
Yo, listen, fam.
Right. She want to be all up in the face with the finger and all that. Like them days for me are over. I'm not even engaging in that. I've gotten so good that I'll tell you very calmly, I'm not accepting your energy. I'm good on that.
And you know what? That's such a compelling statement and such a respectable statement. That what does she do with that? You know what I'm saying? Besides, either change her behavior, or continue to be, because that's so respectful. Again, that whole door of disrespect. Listen, I'm not feeling you. I'm just not. I'm not feeling you. Like, yo, that's like, how can you say that to somebody? Like, yo, bitch, you a little too brolic.
Right. Look, Ulysses said Dr. Phil don't like these new women. Nah,
man.
Give me the old.
Nah, they got cash apps and problems.
and side chick issues.
Right.
Hey yo, listen, we got an OG in the building. Leslie loving you, yo. She said, you funny. Shout out Leslie, man. Leslie been going through some hard times. Leslie, love you, man.
Love you, Leslie.
All right, y'all ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna put this in any gender base. Your partner thinks that you can do no wrong, but you have. Do you confess and ruin your image, or keep the secret and live with the guilt?
Hell no! Let him think exactly what he think. I will
He's a foul. No, you foul, B.
Image.
You foul, B.
Foul, B.
That I am just a sweet.
Hey, yo, Chef. Yo, Chef, I ain't gonna lie. We foul, because I ain't gonna say nothing either.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
We happy. What am I gonna ruin our happy home for? What am I gonna go and tell her? Bad news. Excuse you. That's bad news.
You two, when I thought that y'all was on total opposites of the spectrum, here it is on live social media. Y'all show me.
You're gonna snitch on yourself. You're gonna tell us on social media that you're gonna tell on yourself. You big dummy. Tell on yourself.
Chef Tammy, me and you, don't listen to this guy. Chef Tammy, me and you supposed to be the elders in here, man.
We are always the elders, but sometimes I get a little childish.
The elders do the most dirt. They know everybody's.
No, I'm gonna be a naughty elderly lady. Y'all already know that. I'm gonna be tearing up somebody's nursing home.
Bad grandma. You gonna be taking them dentures out?
No problem.
You gonna be taking them dentures out in the car? Let me talk to you, baby.
Chucking them at him.
Listen. So listen. I'm gonna read a couple of more questions on the other platform. Ronald King said, "Drippy, my dude." Uncle Todd said, "Say nothing." Period.
Right.
John Silver said, "Peas in the pod," and Jessica said, "Laugh out loud. I love Chef Tammy."
I love you too,
We all do. We missed you.
Jeff, if you're not following me on Facebook, come look for me, Chef Tammy
Hold on, I'm feeling a kind of way. Ain't nobody got no love for me tonight. Nobody got no love.
You ain't making them feel good.
Listen,
You ain't making them feel good. Yeah, it was the waves. They was hating on you.
Hold up, let me get my thing. Ain't nobody got no love for Snoop Dogg and Death Row.
Now you did your hair tonight. They see you did your hair good. They ain't like your hair.
It's all good. I listen. If they love y'all, they love me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That's right.
One more thing I need y'all to do is I need y'all to get in tune. We be having some music on the page. We're gonna drop the drip mix. It's a little different this week. It's gonna have a little bit of rapping with the R&B, but it's still an R&B vibe. But I don't know. Sometimes y'all might be arguing with y'all girl and y'all might not want to hear no love joint. So I made the drippy mix. That's gonna still be an R&B vibe that you can just ride to and chill. And it's the summertime, man. Put the top down, ladies. Take your tops off and let's keep it real sexy out here. All right, that's what it is. It's the conversation. Yo, Chef Tammy, stop looking like that. Ladies, take the tops off. You heard me.
Knock it off. Brothers put on the gray sweat shorts.
Yeah, we always do. You know, I got my gray sweats on all summer. Hot boy summer.
Right.
We jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Don't say that shit again, Jay. You like my brother.
Baby.
You guys are crazy. Listen, we had a great week with y'all. Make sure y'all tune in every Sunday night at 7 p.m. for Conversation with James Billings and friends, who are Drippy Dre, Chef Tammy, and Empress. We love
you, baby.
Make sure you guys share our link tonight with your friends. Please post it on the page so we could get some extra engagement.
Pass it like weed.
For tuning in tonight, Ronald King, Jessica A. Melendez, Leslie Persson, David Williams, Ulysses,
KT, L.
Yeah, man. Everybody that kind of tuned in tonight.
Thank you.
Showed us some love, man.
Guys.
And on that note,
and the last couple standing, we out of here.
Yeah. Peace. All right, Dre, you done.
And another one.
Done, Dre. You done. All right.
Let's go.
It's so phenomenal. Yeah. It's so incredible. Yeah. Because of you, I wrote this song. Now it's on the radio. Yeah. Tricking all my money out. Anything you want. Step in out now. Anywhere you want. Diamond rings, cars, living that good life. So sexy, girl, you got me saying, oh, let's get it right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Oh, get it on right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Cause your body is so hot, girl. So hot, girl. Give me what I got. Hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please. It don't get no better than tonight. We're in heaven. This is the best night of my life. Cause you're a phenomenon. You're a phenomenon. Nobody does it better. Nothing can compare to you. I could take you around the world. What you waiting for? Lunch in Hollywood, dinner in New York. Expensive shoes, I know you like living it up. So sexy, girl, I'm just saying. Oh, let's get it right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Oh, get it on right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Cause your body is so hot, girl. So hot, girl. Give me what I got. Hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please, hey. Let me please. It don't get no better than tonight. We're in heaven. This is the best night of my life. Cause you're a phenomenon. You're a phenomenon. Nobody does it better. Nothing can compare to you. 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 Something that I wanna say. Can I play? now you're broken hearted, and I just can't